Last night, the Sacramento Kings faced off against the Denver Nuggets, and the three-time MVP, Nikola Jokic, had what can only be called one of his worst games of the season. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 7 turnovers, and a -7. Not exactly MVP-worthy numbers, right? But here's the thing, Jokic didn't just have a bad game. He was part of a bigger trend. Jokic is struggling, and it's because teams have figured out something very specific: how to stop him. A strategy originally rolled out by Lakers coach Redick might just be the blueprint for slowing down one of the most dominant players in the league. So what's this new strategy? In a nutshell, deny Jokic the ball at all costs. Opposing teams are willing to compromise their entire defense just to make sure Jokic doesn't get the rock. Sounds crazy, right? But it's working. Against the Sacramento Kings, this was on full display. Jake LaRavia's job was simple: box out Jokic. Meanwhile, other defenders like Markelle Fultz and DeMar DeRozan made sure to give tons of space to the perimeter players. Why? So they could double-team Jokic the moment he touched the ball. Here's what it looks like in practice. Jokic catches the ball and suddenly defenders are collapsing into the paint. They take away his easy flip shots, his half hooks, and prevent those beautiful interior passes he's known for. They know Jokic kills defenders in the post, and if they let him work, they're done for. This strategy essentially forces Denver to rely on their supporting cast, leaving the three-point line wide open, but also asking Denver to shoot more from deep, even though they take the fewest threes in the NBA. It all started 2 weeks ago with the Lakers. Lakers coach Redick took this concept to the next level, and guess what? Jokic was held to just 2 for 7 shooting. It worked. Then Boston tried it on Sunday, limiting Jokic to just 20 points and 0 free throws. So it's not just a one-off, it's becoming a trend. And now the Sacramento Kings, one of the league's more mediocre teams, were able to lead for most of the game against the Nuggets, forcing Jokic to look like a shell of his usual self. But here's the catch: the strategy has an obvious weakness. While you're locking down Jokic, you're giving his teammates wide-open looks. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, they're all ready to capitalize on that extra space. The question is, are the Nuggets prepared to play through them? Or will they continue to try and force everything through Jokic? Denver's head coach, Michael Malone, has said the answer to stopping this scheme is to simply play better defense. And while that may work in the regular season, the real test will come in the playoffs. Teams like the Lakers, Celtics, and even the Kings are showing that this defensive blueprint can work against Jokic. For the Nuggets, the question is now clear: will they adjust? Or will they rely too heavily on Jokic and risk being exposed when it matters most? So, there you have it. The Jokic defense revolution, born from a strategy nobody thought would work. But as more teams adopt it, the pressure's on Denver to find a counter.